I got some limited merch. Link in description. Wow, it's Wulzy. In my 8 years of creating in geometry, I sound like one of those teachers that has just come back from being ill or something. You've had a substitute teacher. He's sitting on the desk. His head's pointing at the ground. He looks disappointed. He knows that you've been naughty with the substitute teacher that was in yesterday. It's not like that. This is happy news, I promise. I have never had a level top the featured chart, let alone an epic rated demon level. That is bizarre. RobTop rarely ever puts demons at the top of featured, and the fact that my level is sitting there right now as a demon level that I built and verified in the space of a week, all on live stream, the most stressful content week of my life, is currently sitting at the top of the featured page, which is the most amazing thing that I could possibly ask for. I'll say the last few days have been absolutely insane. I wasn't really expecting it to get an epic rating. I wasn't even sure if it was going to get featured, to be honest. I know there was a nice reception to the level, but I did not really think of it to be high enough for like a feature or an epic rating. The fact that it's epic is just mind-blowing to me. And it was number 2. It was underneath my friend Audiovisual's level on the featured page for about 12 hours or so. Then on just fell off, and now my level is at the top of the featured page, and I cannot believe it. This is about to be such a laid-back video, kind of like a time capsule, because for me to really express the gravity that this whole thing has on me and how much it means to me, I have to go way back into my roots of creating. The first friend group I ever had, I do believe Tiny Gamer changed his name to Paul Lele on GD. Yeah. This was my first like real GD friend. We gotta go back to... Oh, wow, I built in this level. Bouncy Ruins. Okay, this is like my first ever collab, I do believe. A lot of it consisted of me copying Tiny Gamer's decoration and just changing it a little bit and flipping it. I wasn't really slick. It just happened because one day I commented on his level randomly asking to collab, and he just went for it, and I really appreciate him for that. And we hung out a lot. We played Brawlhalla, we played a bunch of different games together. I got my friend, oh my goodness, Super Gritman to talk a lot as well, and we were just like an unstoppable friend group. Oh my goodness, this gameplay. Yeah, this is kind of goofy. Let's move on from this level and talk about like an actual better one, like Hope. So it was just the 3 of us for a little bit, and then Tiny Gamer got in contact with Alkali, who was really just starting to bloom as a creator. Like the very beginnings of Alkali. I know, crazy, we're boomers now. It was like late 2.0, early 2.1-ish. I would guess that it's like 2016 at this point. Not when this level dropped, but like when the friend group was really like peaking. Alkali was getting his flowers as a creator, and that was really what opened my eyes to like the legacy of being a creator could be. Just seeing Alkali go from 0 to absolute hero and be renowned for good gameplay and amazing design and consistency all around, getting high featured placements, getting a lot of featured levels, just having a bunch of ideas and just building for fun. It was just so desirable to me, and Alkali was a really good role model in my beginnings as a creator, I would say. And even just like knowing how to act in the community and stuff like that, I'm dead. Wow, 91 again, that's my record matched. And it would be as Alkali released Massacre 2, I do believe. I have 44%, not sure what that is, but we're gonna go for it. This level got memed in our friend group so much. Alkali had a video on his channel, I don't know if it's still up. It goes, hey guys, it's GD Alkali, I'm so happy right now. I just got my first 2nd place featured level. This level was 2nd place on the featured page back when the featured page was a lot more important than it is now, I would say. A lot of people these days just use awarded because they've beaten so many of the new levels that they just need to see like an active list of the most recently rated ones so they can keep increasing their star count as star grinders, right? Some people are at that point, it's kind of crazy. The featured page was like the place to go to for playing the level of like playing the game if you hadn't played for a really long time, or just even like for the day, right? There would just be new levels on the featured page. And Alkali started to become a powerhouse after this level, and that video being quoted so much was like, damn, it would be so cool to have a 2nd place featured level, right? And I don't think I ever have to this day. A lot of my levels were ranking like 2nd page, 3rd page, probably like 4th place was my peak before now. This level's an absolute banger, by the way. Can you see how I was inspired as a little baby creator? Alkali is such a cool creator, dude. Easily one of my top picks of all time. Okay, still killing it today, I gotta say. Shout out to Alkali, bro. Genuinely one of the most humble and interesting creators out there to this day. Fast forward a few months, Alkali hosts a creator contest that was pretty cool, and the winner got to collab with Alkali, and naturally the winner became friends with Alkali. Who is this person? None other than Brand Silver, and Nitrosphere, I do believe, was the result. And oh my goodness, this was a friendship for the ages. As 2.1 came out, Super Gritman lost interest in the game, and Brand Silver was more and more active in our group. And it was around the time that I really got into Discord and stuff, and it was like my first like Discord friendship. Like us four, we were popping off. Me, Tiny, Alkali, and Brand Silver, and we were playing Hypixel pretty much every day still. And I do believe Tiny Gamer faded away from GD. I don't know where he's at the moment. I do remember he did send like a little message after I beat Bloodbath, but I do owe that guy a lot of my GD career, I do have to say. I don't think I would have done as much as I did if he hadn't put me on to such an amazing friendship with Alkali and all the stuff that happened from there. Oh my goodness, this level kind of goes off. So Brand Silver and Alkali, they had an empire. They were constant. Well, that was a very harsh transition. This level, as you can see, 3 million downloads. I'm pretty sure it was first place featured for forever. It was there for such a long time, dude. Not to mention Dinosaur. That was a banger level too. Nitrosphere has more. Wait, that says 29 mil. Alkali, what the heck? I didn't know you were this clear. Is this like the most liked insane or something? Most downloaded insane? But yeah, it's kind of crazy just being in a friend group with 3 people that are just blowing up right in front of your eyes and just doing so much cool stuff out of fun every day. They were constantly getting high places on the featured page, constantly putting new levels, new ideas out, people anticipating stuff, and they both blossomed. Alkali and Brand Silver, they really both blossomed into just amazing GD careers. And I'm just watching that, and I'd never really had that much traction on my levels before I became a GD YouTuber, I'd say. So let's see. If we look at a level like Desultory, for example, the Equinox one is going to come up first, but here's mine. This is like around the same time. It has 40,000 downloads. It's not huge, but the levels around that time were probably half-hearted. That has 34,000. I'd say my placements were around on the second page, like here, or maybe like at the very bottom of the first page. Like, obviously I'm very grateful, but these were really like mid-level featured placements at the time. Like, I wasn't doing too much outstanding. Hue 180 was like the first like epic rating I got, I think. And since then, since becoming a YouTuber, look at the influence on the download. The fact that the levels pretty much naturally doing like 89,000 downloads without really expanding on this video wise. Like, I have a whole series coming out. I haven't even put any of that out yet. Seeing it at the top of the featured page is just bizarre. I've had so many nice comments about the level, and just the fact that my level, you click this button and this button and it's there. Like, that's I've played the game for 8 years and I've pressed those 2 buttons so many times, and the fact that my level, oh, wrong button, is right there after seeing my friends do it for so long is just bizarre. The stigma of being first place featured, I think, is dying because of the awarded button and the fact that you get all the newly rated levels like right here. Rob chooses where these go, and this level as a demon level, I feel like it's very rare to see at the top of the featured page, because normally the featured page shows the levels that RobTop wants people to play the most, which is typically an easy level because it can get you hooked onto trying a harder one, etc. He wants one that's going to be very fair to play. It's just not very often you would see something like this at the top of the featured page, an effect level. Normally you see like something with a really solid concept that's really clean and enhanced. Why is my game slowing down? Lock Delta was turned on. Oh, it's because I botted something for showcase. Okay, interesting. I space UK'd it, guys. But man, I can't wait to drop the series related to this level. It's so cool. I feel like I was like really at the peak of my creativity around about this point and onwards in the level. Go play it for yourself. I mean, it's kind of unbalanced. That's kind of why I'm scared of the top of the featured page. I want to take a moment to talk about the balancing in that level. We'll play Haunted Corridor because this is a really cool level by Will. Plus, it's like easy enough for me to play. Whenever you post a Geometry Dash level, there's always going to be feedback, whether it's praise or whether it's complaints. You're always going to see how people felt about your level, unless you choose not to read any comments whatsoever. I personally do, and praise is often for harder levels based on the gameplay, I have to say. It's very important with a level that difficult that you get the balancing to an enjoyable point. And for it's very, very subjective. Safe balancing is keeping the level a very similar difficulty all the way through, maybe having like a spike of difficulty at the most climactic part of the song and then a chiller part at the end, right? You're not supposed to hit that. I'm actually so dumb. My level is balanced, not intentionally, I will say, but it gets harder as it goes on because I was panicking and the gameplay was less tested and I had to roll with the punches a bit. Now, because that's a slight risk, my level's reception, I'm expecting to be a little bit dodgy because some people are going to think it's harder than it is. Some people are going to say it's less fun than it is. Some people are going to say it's more fun than it is. You know, it's going to be a bit more of a toss-up than a level that would play it safe in difficulty, right? And have like a super clear difficulty point. My level is going back and forth from medium to insane. Not on the servers just yet because it's only been rated demon a little while. But I've seen people call it an extreme and I've seen people call it an easy demon. And it's bizarre. It's really bizarre to think about, and I'm not sure how it's gonna fluctuate with it being at the top of the featured page. Probably a little bit more in the, oh, it's so much more difficult than it is because so many new players are gonna be playing that level. Are you kidding me, Whirl? Are you kidding me? Why did I click that orb? Am I stupid? So I can't lie, I'm a little bit worried about the reception of the level, and I think I did a really good job. I don't think I could have done any better, but I think the balancing is something that's going to deter a lot of people from playing it, which is a little bit sad because I think the cooler parts are at the end when I really blossomed and came out my shell with the creating and got in the vibe of the level. I'm hoping that the video series will really show the effort that went into the level and allow a lot more people to see the different nuances of each part and the details that I put into each part. But I really hope you like it, man. I'm sorry if it's not to your taste and it's pushing other things down the featured page. I'm not sure if many people care about that. I have read a few comments that, oh, it's only first place because you're popular. Maybe it had a nicer reception and maybe got an epic because, oh my god, are you kidding me? I'm not even gonna, that is just showing me that was an intrusive thought. I can't beat this level, by the way. That was just a sign that was an intrusive and unhelpful thought. Sorry, Whirl, I got to 98% and you trolled me too hard. First place feature. I've been wanting to say that for 8 years. It's crazy. I've looked up to the first place spot on the featured list for 8 years, and I finally have it in my own name with a demon level. It's a demon, damn it. Like, it's just so cool to me. Thank you so much for the people that supported the series and kept it going. The level probably wouldn't even exist without the people supporting the channel. Dude, I love it. Thank you so much for watching this little backstory video. I hope it was at least a little bit entertaining. I kind of just made it all me, but I just wanted to talk a little bit because I really love what's just happened. Check the links in the description. Leave a like and subscribe, and have a good day.